From Bustleton to Broome, this is Spirit Drive.
On your radio, smartphone and the all-new spiritradio.com.au, it is Matt Layton for the drive home. Now it is time for my next special guest.
Doesn't that sound familiar? Doesn't that hit too close to home? Doesn't that make you shiver? The way things could have gone.
Is there anything Missy Higgins hasn't done? Truly, a multiple ARIA award winner, multi-platinum seller, and arguably the most successful female artist in Australian music history.
You're the only one who saves me. Out of the cold you take me. Set me on fire.
And Broome, lucky you, she is coming back to you for 2 unforgettable shows. Missy Higgins joins me right now on Spirit Drive. A very, very good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon, Matt. How are you?
I'm well, thanks. To be honest, it really is a pleasure to have you on the show. I'm actually bowing here in the studio, but, you know, just realising it's radio and realising no one can actually see this, but I truly am.
I can hear it in your voice, don't worry.
We've passed the halfway mark of 2017. How has this year been treating you so far?
It's been a pretty good year so far. I've done a lot of work on my album mostly. That's been my main focus. I'm working on a new album, hopefully to be released either late this year or early next year. So that and just kind of mixing work in with home life and working out how to kind of juggle the two.
You were born and obviously based in Melbourne, but you have this remarkable connection with Broome. How did that love affair with the Kimberley start?
A friend brought me to Broome in my early 20s and I just fell in love with it straight away. It was during the peak of the success of my first album, so I was kind of a bit blown away by all of that and a bit overwhelmed. Yeah, she used to live there, so she kind of kept insisting that she takes me up there and shows me around the place. And it was just what I needed. Broome has this really powerful quality to it where it kind of, I don't know, it brings you back down to earth and it kind of provides for you. It provides what you seem to need in that moment. And it's just a bit magical for me. So I attribute Broome to a lot of my songs and just a much needed break at that time in my life. And I've just gone back almost every year since. So it's kind of a home away from home.
Wow, every year. That's amazing.
Almost, yeah. I mean, I did live there for a while, so there was a chunk of time that I was there, and then ever since then, because I've got a lot of friends there, and yeah, it's just an amazing place to get away.
Was that where you met your now husband as well?
Yes, yeah. Dan was living in Broome for about 5 years.
Yeah.
When we met, and he was my friend's housemate. So. But Dan's originally from Melbourne, so we had that in common, and I ended up dragging him back here. But it's kind of our spirit home, so we go back there whenever we can.
It is very well known. You are an advocate for many important causes. You're also an ambassador for the Asylum Seeker Resource Centre, even recently donating the profits of that song, "Oh Canada." What was the background behind that single?
Like most people that saw the photo, I was devastated by seeing this photo of a little 3-year-old Syrian boy washed up on a beach in Turkey. And my son was pretty young at the time. And I just thought, how can our government be so harsh against these people? You know, how can we have a policy about turning around the boats, which just seems so cruel when these people just want to take their family to a safe place and not have to fear for their lives. That should be a human right. So I wanted to write a song kind of just humanising these people and you know, because we call them asylum seekers, but really they have names and they have lives and they have careers and they have dreams just like us. So I guess I wanted to tell their story and make sure it wasn't forgotten.
I'll put this to you as well, because in an ever-changing world, the political rulebook is seriously being rewritten on a daily basis, and we're seeing a lot of community divide. If Missy Higgins were the President of the United States, or even the Australian Prime Minister for a day or a week, what would be the first thing you'd like to do?
Close all the detention centres, and I would make sure that we very much follow closely the Paris Climate Agreement and make sure that climate change is number one on the agenda. Invest a lot of money into renewable energy because I believe that that's our future, without a doubt.
Well, you're very switched on. Would you ever make it tilt at politics, or do you think you've got a bit more power with the pen and the songwriting?
Yeah. No, I would never make it into politics. I find it, it's just not my area at all. My language is songwriting, and I'm much more comfortable behind a piano than I am.
No, we've definitely seen that.
In Parliament.
Yeah, you'd be pretty restricted. It's great that you've got the free rein, I guess, to do that. You're coming up to Broome again very, very shortly. Are you going to bring the whole family along with you for these special shows? Yeah, definitely. We'll spend a little bit of time in Broome around those shows. And I'm so excited about it because I haven't played there for a little while. And my friend Will Thomas is going to join me on stage. And it's going to be a beautiful night, a very acoustic set, so probably lots of chatting and storytelling and all that kind of good stuff. Yeah, it's going to be a double whammy because Broome is one of the most beautiful places in the globe, and you'll get to see the amazing Missy Higgins too. WA loves you, Broome certainly does, and you're going to be performing 2 shows. We thought from the very beginning you were going to do one, but what happened? It looks like popular demand to get that second one going. Yeah,
I thought I was only going to do one too, but I got convinced to do another one when the first one sold out.
Oh, did they really have to pull your leg?
Well, they did a little bit because I mostly just want to chill out and enjoy in Broome, to be honest.
Yeah.
But then I thought, you know what, it's such a long flight to get there, and I don't get back there, as frequently as I go to a lot of other places on tour. And I would love everyone that wanted to see me play live to be able to. So yeah, I'm really glad we're doing another one.
Yeah, we're not just appealing for people in Broome to come to these shows. We want everyone in the state to make the trek as well. You'll be on the stage at Galari Amphitheatre. That is Friday the 25th and Saturday 26th of August. Also joined by respected local singer-songwriter Lorraine Coffin. It is presented by Spirit Radio. It'll truly be a magical experience. And like I said, if you're not in Broome, it will be certainly worth the flight. Missy Higgins, I really do appreciate your time and passion. Thank you very much for joining us on Spirit Drive.
No worries. Thanks, Matt.